What's up, world? How y'all doing? You good? Like, are you really, really, really good? Hope that everybody is doing well. Putting their foot to the grindstone and making it happen, Captain. So this video message that I want to make is in regards to being humble. This message is about, it's called 3 reasons why being humble can be to your detriment. So for starters, number 1, let's talk about the definition of what it means to be humble, right? So humble, not proud, having a feeling of insignificance, inferiority, subservience, low in rank or importance, status, quality, and then it goes on to say some other things. So what we know about being humble is that it's a very common expression in religious cultures. Religious cultures give the expression, and they're well-meaning, but according to the definition, is really not something that you should strive to be. I mean, as I said, the definition says not proud, having a feeling of insignificance, inferiority, subservience, low in rank, importance, status, quality. Like, can we really just think of off the top of our heads anybody that genuinely want to possess those qualities? I don't know if you can, but I definitely can't. And I definitely don't want to associate myself with anybody like that, because it'd be a total contradiction to who I am. So, the problem is when we look at the definition, it requires you to shrink yourself, devalue oneself, and lower yourself. That sounds like a recipe for some dark mental illness, or being in a really dark place, right? It's going to be a big no for me. So, a lot of people, they keep encouraging being humble, and people say it, on a regular, be humble, be humble. And as I said, some people are well-meaning, but it's the definitions is a total contradiction to what it means to build oneself, to have self-confidence. Number 2, individuals telling you regularly to be humble are probably living in lack and fear. They probably don't have much self-esteem or self-confidence. They may think of others as superior to them by default. Living in a mindset of you having to be humble is a program, and people brag about it as if it's going to raise them or their loved ones. The program is detrimental because it requires you to be a lesser and inauthentic version of oneself to appease or make someone else comfortable. It's kind of like when folk have said, wait until you transition to go to or find heaven. Living in a heavenly state is your birthright and should be cultivated right now while you have breath in your body. You don't have to wait until you die to find heaven. So, when people are telling you to be humble, or that you find heaven when you transition and things like that, it's just like encouraging you to water yourself down. It's not encouraging you to go out there and become the greatest, most powerful, strongest, confident version of yourself, but kind of stay right where you at. And if somebody's telling you that, why are they telling you that? To make them feel better? Is that what's going on? This whole throwing around the be humble, da 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 da, it's usually people that are constantly repeating and encouraging one to do that is As I said, it's probably somebody that don't have a lot of self-esteem. They don't have a lot of self-confidence, self-awareness. It could be somebody that wants to keep you at the level that they're on, or to make them feel comfortable. So that's something that you should definitely evaluate and keep in mind. Number 3, lastly, you have to have a certain level of confidence to survive and thrive in this world. This doesn't mean that you have to be arrogant. When you are aware of the dark, negative energies and forces, you understand that there are those who seek to control and keep you at a lower level. You're going to need a certain level of self-confidence and self-awareness to combat these energies. That's just big facts. Shrinking yourself and thinking of oneself as less than, or a version of yourself that is beneath someone else, that is inferior, that is smaller than others, is a recipe for mental health and for mental illness. Anybody who genuinely love you and want to see you thrive and want to see you do good, and they want to see you do great things in life, they're going to speak life into you. They're going to speak powerful words into you, and not only are they going to speak it into you, they're going to help you get there. They're going to help you. They're going to tell you and show you the way and give you the words and the tools to help you reach your highest potential. Not tell you need to be humble, so as to say you need to be beneath me, or you need to stay in your place, or you need to be inferior, or you need to shrink yourself, or you need to hide, or you need to walk on eggshells. All of these things that make you go against yourself, self-sabotaging, and everything that is against, your God self. If you are a king or a queen, or you are striving to be a god or a goddess, you ain't got time for that. What the lady say on the news? Ain't nobody got time for that. Like, nah, we're not shrinking ourselves. We're not lowering our confidence to appease others or to make others comfortable. We're not doing that. As I said, it is the world is a beautiful place, an absolutely beautiful place. And there's some beautiful, light and bright and feel good things, and then there's the total opposite. There's the darkness, and there are those energies, and there are those who carry that energy when they wake up in the morning. There are those who, they live in the energy of seeking out how to suck someone else's energy and how to compromise their God and divine abilities, their divine nature. And trying to shrink someone and telling someone to become a lesser version of themselves is a curse. And it is in total opposition of what, the most omnipotent, this big God wants for us. So I understand that a lot of people have their well-meaning and they have good intentions when they say be humble. I mean, be good to people, be kind. Sure, but as far as the inferiority and the shrinking of yourself and having feelings of insignificant and things like that, you just can't operate in this world in that way, with thoughts of being insignificant. Have confidence and love yourself and speak powerful things to yourself and know that you are powerful, and wear it and wear it well. Be blessed.